Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. As I continue to work through the ABRSM Grade 6 Music Theory Workbook, I now look at Question 1b, Exercise 7. In Question 1b, we are required to compose a bass line as well as adding figures to show our chord choices in a figured bass. In this particular exercise, we are given the opening bars of a Kuhnau harpsichord sonata in C minor, and I do suggest a brief modulation to E flat major before returning back to C minor. In addition to maintaining thematic unity with the given opening of the extract, we must also observe all of the rules of four-part harmony that our composition and chord choices will imply. And in this particular example, we also get the opportunity to compose a cadential 6/4. The full lesson can be found on my Patreon channel. If you visit patreon.com/Sharon Bill, you can find the full lesson there, and a link to this particular lesson can be found in the cards and in the description box below. After this short video, you can see sample examples taken from the full Patreon lesson, showing you how I work with you note by note, bar by bar, explaining everything that you fully need to understand to properly answer this question. Everything you need to fully understand this advanced level music theory can be found in my Harmony and Composition textbook. You can find links to this textbook, which is available from Amazon, in the cards and in the description box below. Enjoy your studies! However, he is a German polymath of the Baroque era, so although he's known primarily now as a composer, in his day he was also a prominent novelist and a lawyer, amongst many other things. So first job is to figure out what key we're in. So we have a key signature of 3 flats, which could be E flat major. However, here we've got a natural sign, and when there are no figures, it's a 5/3. And when the natural is against no number, it's the 3rd. So that would be a G, B natural, D, which is a chord 5 in C minor. And we can see that that's kind of confirmed because we're moving to chord 1 in C minor here. And then we've got a nice C minor finish as well, nice C to tell us there's our tonic. But then here we can see that our opening dum dum da-da. So we can see that happens again. So we could, so I'm going to look at this bit first, then we'll come back here and see what happens here. So you could, in fact, copy that. So we're going to have something like a chord 5, 1, and then a chord 4. Now we've got an extra chord to put here, which isn't shown here. So we've got a little bit of a change going on. But I think the bare bones of it will reflect what happens in the opening, really. That seems a sensible choice. So you could do exactly the same, or you could sort of change it up a little bit. So what I'm going to go for, and if you do go for that opening, that's fine, so long as it doesn't create any consecutives from what happens here. So I'm going to go for a 5B. So that will be a B natural. So that will be a 6/3. Now that's our leading note, so the leading note must rise to the tonic, the 8, so that's got to go to a note C, hasn't it? So C, E flat G, root position. And then that will be going to a chord 4. I think we can sort of keep that there, root position. Now we've got something here. So why don't we just change that? The composer wants a change here. We are dictated to have something here. Just leaves us with this cadence point here. And here we can see that we've got a 3, 2, 1, which is going to be our cadential 6/4, 1C, 5, 1. So that's a perfect opportunity to go for that. So the 1C will have a G in the bass. And then the D will also have a G in the bass. And then, of course, we want a chord 1 with a C in the bass. So now we come to this small little section here, and we think, now, why is there no B natural here? Why is the note raised seventh? Now, we could perhaps excuse that as the descending version of the melodic minor scale. However, that's not the case at all. It's ascending, isn't it? So my suggestion is that actually we're starting in C minor. We have a quick little visit to the relative major, and then we're going back to C minor here, which is why there's no raised seventh, because we're just having the key signature here, aren't we? So here we need to kind of solidify what's going on. So here, if we just have a chord 1 in E flat major, so chord 1 is E flat, G, B flat. Key signature will deal with all of that. And then a chord 5 would be B flat, D, F, wouldn't it? That's in E flat major. So if we have a little cadence point, so let me just check that we've not got, it's got an octave, fifth,